It's one thing to reject Real Madrid. It's another thing to reject Real Madrid for PSG. Because with all due disrespect, PSG is not what you would call a football club. Here's the thing. I don't believe this. This better not be true. And I believe that this is a lie. In the event that this turns out to be true, key thing, if, you have to focus now, what guys, focus. If this turns out to be true, with the keyword being if, will any of us be surprised? I mean, let's keep it a stack. We all know how the story went. Real Madrid, they want you. You accept. People try to run to go to Real Madrid because that is the mountaintop, that is the pyramid, that is the tip of the scale. You don't reject Real Madrid, specifically when they are coming for you and they want to buy you. You don't reject them, and you don't reject them for PSG. So it's one thing to reject Real Madrid. It's another thing to reject Real Madrid for PSG. Because with all due disrespect, PSG is not what you would call a football club. They're a business. They're a brand. They're a brand first, football club second. So, because I'm just looking at this report, and for me, let's see, my thing is because, again, I think it's from a Spanish or a Madrid dude, and it was this Madrid stats that are pretty much picking it up. So, if I'm doing the math, I'm like, okay, I don't know how much truth or veracity there is in there, because maybe there's still some bad blood from people with Madrid that some people rejected, so they maybe just want to rock the boat. So they just heard something and they're just embellishing and exaggerating the story. And what we'll find is a day later, Mbappe may put out a tweet or something, say BS, fake news, false news. So with all this stuff, I take it with a grain of salt. So my initial thing is that no, I don't believe it. I believe that it's fake news, it's false news, or it's exaggerated. But you have to understand, if it turns out to be true, because this isn't a case of like, oh my gosh, there's no way that could happen, and if it turns out to be true, I would be shocked. If it turns out to be true, I wouldn't be shocked. You wouldn't be shocked. No, nothing. This freaking pen wouldn't be freaking shocked. This remote wouldn't be shocked. Nobody would be shocked. So I'm bringing in human beings and inanimate objects up in this piece, because Mbappe was on his way to Real Madrid. He was on his way. But they offered him a solar system. The president called him. He's on 3.3 trillion a week. And that was so much to offer a guy in his early 20s. But as I know, and as I've been saying several times, Mbappe will regret this decision. It was the wrong decision. It was the wrong decision. He will regret the decision, because, as I said again, it's PSG, they're a brand. That's not about football, it's about brand, it's about image, it's about perception. That's what it's about. It's not about football. Football is not first at PSG. It is not. Branding, business, marketing, that's first. Oh yeah, the football stuff, oh yeah, they're there as well. They're not winning the UCL this year. They're not. We know it. I can read the body language of Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar and so forth. I know that these guys they're not on the same page. They're just playing football because they have to, it's their vocation, but they're not really fully gelling together on that deep, soulful level. So, like, look, it's what it is. It's what it is, because, but here's the thing though, Mbappe, don't you dare. Like, I know you're young, you have to live with the decision. See out those few years and so forth, because January? You want to leave in January? Nah. Come on. I mean, you're having a laugh, man. Come on, you're taking the Michael Jackson. You are taking the Michael Jackson now out of people right now. So, no. So, but just because I like to laugh and just love narratives, just throw it out there. What if this guy actually handed a transfer request in January, post the World Cup, when PSG are about to play a UCL thing? That's funniest thing. Okay. It literally skips my mind right now. Let me just paint a scenario. So what if Mbappe wants to leave in January. He's allowed to leave. Let's say he goes to Liverpool, because I'm not sure Real will take him again. Let's say he goes to Liverpool. Messi and Neymar lead PSG to the UCL without Mbappe. If that happens, I may have to go into future hangouts dressed as a piranha. I will not be half up anymore. I will be HP, half piranha.